Upgrade how you do business.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Adrian Talapan, co-founder and CEO of Navigator, and I also have with me Ian Krasion, my co-founder and the industry veteran. So I'm going to briefly start with what exactly is Navigator. For many of you, it's this thing that does demand analysis, but from our point of view, it's a lot more. So. So we're an AI-powered technology solution that helps acquirers, ISOs, banks, technology providers, and their affiliates to increase sales, profitability, and efficiency. Our expertise comes from my co-founder, Ian, that's been in the industry for 15 years, and folks that we work with him, as well as our advisors on the right, many names that many of you recognize: Obi Rawls, Brian Godey, and Larry Stone. The solution is hosted by Amazon Web Services North America, so no data leaves North America. And it can be accessed over the web, email, and via the API. So it currently is integrated with Salesforce. It will soon be integrated with Iris as well, and through Zapier that you can plug and play anything that you really like. So what exactly do you get with FeeNavigator? Well, you get a statement analyst that can crunch the numbers. You get a proposal specialist that helps with preparing your offers. You're getting a pricing manager that ensures your profitability and calculates residuals. You're getting a marketing advisor that helps you to acquire and retain merchants. Later this year, we're going to have a data analyst that will be able to look at all the data that you have in our system and provide recommendations, maybe even take some actions. And all of this is wrapped around by a human QA that oversees it all. So you get everything in a simple subscription, and that is affordable. It's for the for the for the cost of one deal, more than covers FeeNavigator. So there's a lot to unpack here. We want to show, not tell. So let's switch over to Ian and make this fun and interactive. So thank you for having everybody for joining us, and let's get started with the demo. Ian?
Thank you, Adrian. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Like we always say, we show, we don't talk. We talk less and show more. So that's our mission statement here today, and I'll show you how to use FeeNavigator platform. So once you log in into your FeeNavigator account, once you subscribe, you can do it self-serve on the website. The first step is to go to your admin tab. And here where initially you have to set up your pricing models. You can set up interchange, flat, cash discount, whatever pricing model you wish. Second step, you have to go and set up your commissions and Schedule A. You can set up buy rate, buy share, even for yourself and for the sub-agents that work with you. Third step, you set up or you upload your proposal templates. We already preloaded some samples for you, but it's very simple to click plus, and then you can upload your own template. But before you do that, you want to make sure that you copy all the data points that you want us to automatically fill and populate on the proposal. Again, this is what makes the magic happen, which is the pricing, Schedule A, proposals. Once you complete these three steps, you go to plans. And here you bundle a pricing model, the commission Schedule A, and the proposal, and done. That's done one time, and we are in business. It takes a few minutes to do this. Again, this tab is only seen by the admin, not by the users, by the agents. But once you do it, you forget it. Now, before I analyze the merchant statement, I would like to show you an example of what happens if you don't have a statement. And we all know there are situations where merchants will not give you a statement. We have a solution for that. You simply click estimate, you enter the merchant name, You select the merchant industry and MCC code. You select the card present card debit and credit slider. You set the card present, card not present slider, and all you need for the merchant are 3 data points: total value, average ticket, and total fees. If he doesn't have a statement, he can tell you those numbers. If he doesn't want to tell you that, he can estimate those numbers. And you click Get Estimate. Seconds later, we create a summary analysis, and we basically set side by side the current pricing of the merchant based on the 3 data points that he gave you. We will separate the potential margins, potential processing fees, the potential pass-through fees, and other fees. And based on your default pricing model that you have set up on your account in your admin, we create a proposal and analysis that you can present to the merchant. I would say make an offer just with 3 numbers. And here we calculated the proposed margin, the proposed margin amount, the proposed margin rate, the client savings on the same data points volume that he gave you or you entered initially, and the new effective rate. You also can see your potential residuals. I'm logged in as an admin, so I actually see the admin residual, the company residuals, and the agent. But if you have agents, they will only see their residuals. And then from here, you can download the Excel or the PDF to present to a merchant in less than 1 minute. A few seconds, you have a proposal ready to go with a merchant name, with your marketing information about your company, about your technology, about everything you have to offer, and of course, a cost analysis based on 3 data points. Now, that's how you use Navigator in the cases you don't have a merchant statement. Now, what happens and how Navigator helps you when you have a merchant statement? And here's a sample statement that I'm going to demonstrate for you. Here's a Harlan statement that you simply, with Navigator, you drag and drop, and Navigator goes to work. From a few seconds to a minute. Normally it takes 10-15 seconds to extract the data, and first we'll display for you a summary analysis of the current pricing. We'll tell you that this statement has $300 in processing fees, $642 in pass-through fees, $158 other fees, and then on the right we already present the proposed pricing based on your default pricing, sample interchange plus fixed pricing, and also calculate residuals for your company and for your agents. And then here's the Excel or the analysis that we created of that statement. And I download, and here you have this merchant's name, merchant address, process volumes, a number of transactions, current pricing. We already filled for you the proposed pricing with the pricing regimen that you created and selected for this payment. We put the pass-through fees. Here's the proposed pass-through fees. We also include any potential interchange optimizations or sometimes interchange padding that we might identify. We pull the current non-compliance fee, current monthly fees, and here's the proposed non-compliance fee and proposed monthly fees. And of course, the effective rate that goes down from 3.7, 2.51, and the monthly savings. Now, if you are okay with this analysis, you simply download the proposal, which is ready, waiting for you to present to the merchant. And here is a proposal that we uploaded as a sample, which will have your logo, the merchant name that we already pulled from the statement, and your marketing information about your company, and the cost analysis that I created, just a sample, but you can create this cost analysis and proposal of the pricing the way you want. You can customize it the way you want. All these data points are being extracted from the analysis I presented to you earlier. Now, let's say I don't want to offer this type of pricing. I want to make some changes. If your agent is an experienced agent, you will be able to give him access to the interchange plus dynamic. So in this case, he doesn't have to propose the fixed pricing that you created. He can actually change the proposed margin the way he wants, and which will change the estimated savings for the merchant. And by doing that, automatically the data points are changed, and the proposal is computed again, and the proposal now has the new rates that you added simply by dragging that slider. Very easy, very simple, done. And this is a short version proposal with one page. You can upload any proposal that you wish. Now, we have other pricing model. We have flat pricing. We have cash discount. Let's say if you have a cash discount client, you simply click cash discount, and then you have a proposal for a cash discount merchant. And there you go. Same like I showed you earlier. So this is how you use the Analyze tool. I can show you many other examples, but for the purpose of giving you some time to ask questions at the end, I will skip the compare tool that you guys seen before, or if you didn't, you can schedule a meeting or demo with us. I would like to talk today about the toolbox, the tools tab. Here you have the ability to customize your Navigator account by uploading your logo and changing your analysis bot email the way you want. But my favorite part of this is the lead funnel unlimited. With 2 lines of code, you can place Navigator technology that looks like this, merchant facing on your website. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples of some of our clients who have Navigator technology on their website today, and they receive leads every day using this merchant-facing instant savings calculator. Here's another example. And what I like the most about this example is they actually disclose to the merchants, to the potential client, the fact that OmniFund offers a free analysis from a third-party company. And here's how the merchant-facing tool works. So I'm going to use the demo account to show you how it works. So merchant comes to your funnel, merchant uploads a statement, and then once we complete the analysis, in exchange for a summary of their fees, in exchange for their contact information, we will present them with a summary of their fees. Submit, and then we'll show them simply their volume, total fees, effective rate, and non-compliance fee. And we'll let them know that we could make them a better offer and that an agent will contact them shortly. The agent who has this account will receive instantly an email notification with the lead information and the data point that will show the merchant. So if you are available, you can pick up the phone and call this merchant right now and actually still get the merchant when he's still looking at the summary we show them. Now, when you do that, you simply click Get Full Analysis, and that will take you to your Navigator account history, where you will be able to see the analysis, the data about the lead contact information. You can see the merchant name, the data points to show the merchant, the statement that the merchant uploaded is waiting for you. And again, if you want to use the analysis you created, you simply click Get, and then you have the analysis already prepared to present it to this merchant. The last tool that I would like to show you today in this demo is the analysis bot. We all know that there are situations where you are in the field with no access to a computer, so you would need to be able to analyze the statement on the go, on the fly, and that's possible with Navigator. You simply ask the merchant to forward his statement to your own bot, which you can customize the way you wish. So here you go, merchant forward the statement, and 40 seconds later, you receive right back the analysis of the statement and the proposal with the default pricing that you set up initially and the default proposal template. So this statement will be received by your bot on Navigator. It comes here in your history, and you'll find it here, and we'll send it right back to your email. While we wait for this email to come to your account, I'd like to spend a minute to discuss about the account history here. You can see your team performance if you are the manager. you can see the top 10 most profitable opportunities and your top 10 highest volume opportunity that you have in the Navigator account. If I refresh now, that statement should appear here. And here it is. The statement is here, the analysis is complete, and it was actually emailed right back to the agent. And here you go, the agent received by email the analysis, which he could make adjustments, but we already populated the proposed pricing based on the pricing model that we chose. But we also include the PDF proposal and the OR document in the situation that you would like to make any adjustments to the proposal. So that was my demo in 15 minutes. There is a lot more to talk about and show you, but I would like to give it some time to take some questions. So anyone who has questions, please unmute yourself, and me and Adrian will be able to answer any questions that you may have.
Don, everything that you're seeing is available now. It's live. So Don asked a question, when will the new features be available? So everything that you see here is available. Salesforce integration is also available. It's not published to App Exchange yet. That's taking, it has to go through a security review. It takes them about 3 months to proceed. We started work on Iris and Zapier. So we expect Iris and Zapier to be available in the first quarter. Don, you don't see the navigational items, right? So we have new plans. So any of you that are on existing plans would have to move over to these new plans. So if you're currently on Business or Star, Ayan, do you want to show the sign up page?
Yes, sure. And here's the sign up page to sign up.
All right. So if you're currently on Business or Star, the Star has merchants that you can invite to your account. We made a smaller version of that available for everyone for free. So if you don't have an account with Navigator, you can start with just get some leads, get the lead funnel on your website, and invite merchants to join your team. Merchants that maybe they're not ready to move to join you yet, so that you can provide them free price monitoring. And then for the most folks, you probably want to join a core team, or if you have more than 50 or 100 statements a month, get in touch with us, and then we can discuss the full plan where we look at the number of statements that you do, and we can offer additional discounts to that. So Don, I hope that answered the question. And the way the core plans work is you scale, you start with 2 users, and it's 5 statements per user, so 10 statements in total. So you start with 10 statements, and then you can scale that up and down by just increasing or decreasing the number of users. So the minimum is 2, the maximum can be however much you want it to be. Sure thing, Don. Any other questions?
This is Brad. Is there any integration with like First Data or Fiserv or TSYS?
Yeah.
Does any of this information get directly put into the application? So
I cannot go into details, but we have some discussions. At the moment, the system is not integrated, but I would say that our expectation is yet, because the way the system is designed is for simple integration. So that way, folks on First Data on Copilot, for example, we can imagine in the future having a tab where some portion of what you're seeing here may be available directly from that interface. But at the moment, it's not integrated.
And then the other question to follow up, what about Infusionsoft, which is now Keep, but it's a marketing platform. Is there any integration with that?
It's not planned. but through Zapier, if most so Zapier, if folks are not familiar with it, it's sort of like a universal plug and play. So we would publish, for example, for the lead funnel, we would publish a Zap that you can say that, hey, if a merchant drops puts a name, contact information, the statement in my Navigator lead funnel, I want to take that and push it into Infusionsoft or into whatever, and I can do other processing with it. So
with Zapier, with using Zapier, we could, when that application got, or when they entered, the analysis was accepted, it would automatically through Zapier put it into Infusionsoft.
yeah, that's the idea. So
Okay.
we'll start with the lead funnel, where the lead information gets into your CRM, so you know what's happening. But I can share that with Salesforce, for example. There is a button or like an area. Yeah, actually, yeah, there's an area within Salesforce where the way it works is folks drop their statement, upload their statement to their opportunity in Salesforce, and then they see in the Navigator area the statements, and they can click a button, analyze this, and goes over to us, we analyze it, comes back, saves the analysis back into the opportunities folder, as well as drops a copy on the downloads.
So I presume we could probably do that with Infusionsoft too, with Zapier.
Yeah, get in touch, like depending on opportunity. So we approach product development based on what our users need. So if you have further questions, please get in touch with us.
Great.
Any other questions?
I would like to show a statement that's padding if there are no other questions. So,
Excuse me, Jack Frungian, Core Trans here. How are you?
hey, Jack.
Right.
I need to know if you're having plans to integrate with HubSpot.
Yes, same idea. So initially, we're going to be integrating with Zapier, and Zapier integrates with HubSpot. We actually use HubSpot ourselves. We love it. So
We know.
So in terms of like the full integration where you can do the full analysis inside Zapier, we don't know yet, but we know that the marketing piece can be integrated.
Thank you.
Sure.
I have one last question. Who do I get in touch with through your organization to talk further about this with the group that we're involved with?
Just reach out to help@finavigator.com or just
Great.
info, send an email, and we'll take it from there.
Very good.
We have 5 more minutes left. I'd like to show 2 more statements if there are no other questions. And here's are the 2 more complex statements that I'd like to demonstrate for you today. Here we have a statement of 29 pages that very large, that will take hours to analyze, and that requires interchange optimization. So here's how this works. Navigator is simply drag and drop, and instantly Navigator will be able to analyze this statement and apply your pricing and calculate the interchange optimization. So again, this is a very large opportunity, so I have to switch to a interchange plus dynamic or enterprise pricing. Once you do that, into dynamic as well, and you simply change the amount of margin that you want to create for yourself and the saving for the merchant. This. And here you have the Excel that shows the analysis and the interchange optimization for this merchant, which you'll be able to identify $1,300 in interchange optimization. The other statement I'd like to show you is how you would do a statement that has interchange padding. So there are statements that have the interchange padded. So let me find that one here. Here's an example, and this is a statement that was paper statement that was scanned with the app, with the mobile app. We recommend Genius Scan app, and as you can see here, the proposed markup is 10 cents and 15 basis points, but in reality, the interchange table has additional padding, so this is not 8,404. The Navigator is simply drag and drop, and a few seconds later, 10, 15 seconds, we will complete the analysis and separate the padding from the interchange. And here it is. Takes longer because it's a document, and here is a statement. Download. And this is current pricing, which is the current interchange 8,404, and the proposed will be 6,257. We calculated the padding, so we analyze the entire interchange table and apply the actual interchange rate and per transaction, calculated the actual interchange cost, and then compare with the current cost in order to calculate the padding, which is an amount of $2,000. So those are two other examples that I wanted to show you on this demo today. Most of you who are currently clients are using this today, but I thought that would be important to show you how to use it in the new version. Any other questions? We have 3 more minutes left.
Yeah, so we recommend everybody that's currently on Business or Star to migrate over to the core. Simply go to the sign up page, and then you'll be able to upgrade from there, or in your account, you'll see a button to upgrade, downgrade. So you'll be able to take advantage of these capabilities. And also something important, the core plan also includes for statements less than $100,000 in volume and less than 10 pages. If they don't work, but they're legible, we will complete them for you, because we developed technology that allows us to include some human aspect in it as well. Hopefully not too much. We're essentially driven almost entirely by technology, but we're here to support you. So with that, any other questions? We have a couple of minutes left.
I do have one last question. What if you have agents? Does it keep track of agents' their earnings?
Yes. Do you want to take that one, or I should respond to this one?
So, Brad, I didn't fully understand the question. So the system calculates the residuals, gives them an idea of what their residuals are.
Yeah, we're an ISO, but we also have agents that we pay, and I'm just wondering if they can figure out if there's any kind of analysis for them that would give them the whole picture. But they're part only.
Got it. So so we can hide and show the downstream. So if it's employees, for example, we can take that out. But other than that, Ayan, do you want to take this, because I'm not sure.
Yeah. So Brad, yes, when you set up your pricing models and commissions in Schedule A, in the commission tab, here you go and set up your buy rate and the revenue share that you have with your ISO or your processor, and then your sub agents or the agents that work for you, you can set up for themselves their buy rate that you provide them and their revenue share. That way, when they log into the account, they get their potential commissions or revenue from their revenue share. So that can be done. Correct.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you.
Great. Well, and I can add to that then, Brad, that you can create like an infinite number of these. So, for example, if you have your top performers, you want to reward them in a certain way, or like, you have a certain segment that you're going after, let's say, I don't know, restaurants or petroleum, you can mix and match the pricing structures, the incentives, the commission structure, and the proposals in a way that perfectly fit what you're trying to do.
That's terrific. Very impressive. I got to get on to another meeting. I'll be in touch.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I guess this concludes our demo today. This will be here. We'll be here every week, Wednesday, 11 o'clock. Today we had a big group, but I wish in the future we'll do this more interactive. And I'll pause to take any questions and show you anything you want me to show you during this time. We have some more comments.
I'm just entering the sign up link, just finavigator.com sign up, and then help@finavigator.com if you have any questions whatsoever. And thank you so much for taking time to meet with us today. We really appreciate it.